really make a
And you
whole...
didn't do anything, and
But you know, this was ridiculous public relations exercise that went completely banana.
maybe he didn't know what was the situation.
He probably didn't inform the villagers that we were coming. And all of a sudden, you know, there's 20 press vehicles rolling into a Serb village. I don't know, but it was a public relations disaster for this Serb representative. I mean.
So I want to talk about the period of the bombing, also.
So as you know, I left. I left.
You left, and you
on the night of the bombing. I left, and then I came immediately. Within 2 or 3 days, I was back on the border with Patch. I was back on that border. We spent maybe I was again still with Ron. So when I say we all the time, I'm always talking about mostly him.
You and Ron,
we covered that for maybe 2 weeks. We were in Podgorica. There was some NATO attacks in Montenegro also, some small ones. I think I had an interview. I was a photographer for an interview with Djukanovic as well at the time.
He was an opposition leader, Djukanovic, during that time.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, because Bulatovic was in power.
Yes. Yeah. So I remember doing that, and then you know we decided we'd go to northern Albania.
Northern Albania.
Yeah, so we went up to Kux.
We went to Kux.
We went up to Kux.
In Kux, how was the situation?
Well, there was no motorway to Kux then. I can tell you that. There was no motorway.
No motorway.
It was a goat track, and it took hours and hours to get up there.
And how was the situation? Did you have any problem there?
I had some problems there, but you know, Kux, these people, you know, they were extremely remote at those times. Not remote now because of the motorway, but at that time, it was remote, and there wasn't much available. And there are refugees pouring over the border, thousands and thousands per day. And these people, Albanians from Kux, they didn't have anything to give them. There was nothing there, you know. Quickly, the international aid agencies organized themselves, and they managed to truck tents and food and supplies up there. I think they brought also supplies in with helicopters. And we spent, you know, I spent quite a bit of time in Kux covering the refugee crisis, which also, because of the amount of time I spent up there, I was also able to expand the coverage and go looking for the KLA crossing from this Atlantic KLA.
From Albania, you have
crossing into Albania.
You have photos. I think I have in the book also.
There's one picture.
This is it. Kosovo Liberation Army recruits board a bus near Tirana after their recent arrival in Albania to join the KLA in Kosovo. Many of the recruits are Kosovo Albanian from the United States.
So these guys.
There is a guy with a tattoo here, and all.